What's up, guys? So today we are going to be watching 8 terrifying police body cam encounters no one can explain. Let's get right into it.
This footage was captured by both a police dash cam and a body camera. Officers were dispatched after witnesses reported a violent assault. But what made the call truly bizarre was the reason behind it: a zombie attack. According to the caller,
I thought zombies
someone
weren't
was
real.
Literally eating another person. At first, the responding officer thought it had to be a prank. Still, he decided to check.
They were eating someone? Like, just imagine you're strolling down the sidewalk and you just see someone eating someone. What would y'all do?
But as he arrived and stepped out of his car, he was met with a horrifying scene. A man straddling another, tearing into his flesh with his teeth.
Tearing into his flesh?
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Hey! 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 Hey!
Why did he say hey so many times?
Hey! Hey!
Was it cannibalism? Some kind of drug-induced psychosis?
Like,
Or just
he was
something
literally
completely out of
eating
their
him.
mind? How do you even begin to explain something like that? Could it be
He must have been on
zombies are
like, drugs
real?
or something.
The officer pulled his weapon and fired
Must have been
warning
on
shots,
some.
shouting for the man to raise his hands. But the so-called zombie didn't react. He just kept eating. More shots followed.
Dang, so it
but the
kind of
man
was
didn't
like
even
a
flinch.
like an exact
He stayed
zombie.
locked in, completely consumed by what he was doing. It wasn't until the fourth shot that the officer finally managed to bring him down.
Dang.
After that, no further details were ever released. Some say the case was classified. The fact that this really happened only makes it more disturbing. Was this a real-life zombie encounter? This video was released.
Like that's the thing that you got to take account of. Like, that's terrifying. Like, if there's drugs going around that would make you want to eat someone. I don't know.
Official website of the Texas Police Department. We see two officers chasing a car. The suspect crosses the road, realizing they can't escape from the police, and stops. When the officers reach the car they were pursuing, they notice something strange.
You're next. Or
Okay.
you should be.
So they get out the car.
There's no one outside, no one behind the wheel. and
There's
the
no
back
one
is locked.
outside or inside of the car.
Where's it gone?
Then how is it driving?
In the back. It's
All unlocked.
in the back. No one in the driver or
There's no one inside. Not behind the
the
driver's seat,
heck?
not behind the passenger seat. To their surprise, the car was completely empty and locked, with the engine turned off. There were no signs that anyone had been in the car at all. The driver had simply vanished. On
the
December
heck?
25th, 2020, a 63-year-old man named Anthony Quinn Warner drove his RV to Nashville, Tennessee's 2nd Avenue and woke up
Okay,
nearby
so he's probably, like,
residents
going on, like, a
with the
trip or
sound of a
something?
robotic digital female voice coming from
What?
his RV, warning everyone around the vehicle to evacuate the area.
This area must be evacuated now. This area must be evacuated now.
Okay, so it's telling them to evacuate.
This message. Evacuate now. If you can hear this message.
Soon, the female voice repeatedly mentioned that the RV was going to detonate, and a little after 6 a.m., the voice became more and more
What the
insistent,
heck?
announcing that the vehicle would detonate in 15 minutes. In the body cam footage that was later released by the authorities,
Okay.
a group of Nashville police officers can be seen walking around the downtown area, urging any stragglers to evacuate for their own safety.
You're not in trouble, but there is something serious happening down the road.
Go for 11.
Okay? Do you mind going down to 2nd and
Where do they need to go when they are evacuated?
That's so weird. That's like something out of a movie. Like The Purge? Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, it could be like, it's like the exact thing from like a movie. Like, that's so terrifying. Like, just walking down and you just hear that.
The robotic voice and its ominous warnings
Like, what if there's like
give the whole
explosive in
scene
it?
an extremely eerie vibe, like as the police officer mentioned, something out of the movie The Purge. Strangely, the RV also broadcasted snippets of the 1964
Well, I mean,
hit
it said it's
song
gonna detonate, so
Downtown by
there
Petula
obviously
Clark,
be
which is a
explosives
song
in it.
about how if you're ever feeling sad or lonely, you should go downtown and you'll feel better in the hustle and bustle of the city. Unfortunately, the robotic voice wasn't bluffing, and just 15 minutes later, the RV detonated near the AT&T building, causing damage to more than 50 buildings and even
50!
collapsing a few of them.
Oh my
with its massive blast
gosh.
radius. In the aftermath of the incident, the cops can be seen assessing the damage and moving nearby pedestrians to safety through body cam footage that can only be described as apocalyptic.
No, my God.
Where's your car? Okay, go to your car. What's going on?
That'd be terrifying. Like, just imagine you're in a restaurant and then something explodes. Like, that'd be so scary.
We don't need anybody coming off the 2nd Avenue exposed.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I appreciate it.
Even though the explosive inside the RV was extremely powerful, the cops managed to evacuate most of the nearby residents, and thankfully nobody
that's
outside
good.
the RV lost their lives. Although 3 people were injured and had to be hospitalized after the
Dang.
vehicle incident, the only person who lost his life was
Was
Anthony
the person
Warner
was in the
himself,
RV?
who was still inside the vehicle at the time of the detonation. After the incident, the authorities started digging deep into Anthony's past to figure out what could have caused him to do something so insane, and what they found was pretty disturbing. As it turned out, Warner was pretty much a paranoid loner, obsessed with conspiracy theories about shape-shifting alien lizards that were trying to take over the world.
Shape-shifting alien
It was
lizards.
also revealed that 16
That
months before
that's
the
not
explosion,
true.
Warner's girlfriend had called the cops to report that Anthony had been building explosives.
Oh,
inside the
so he's
RV
been
inside
building
their
them. He just didn't like buy them.
Even more disturbingly,
I don't even think you can
less than
buy
a week
explosives.
before Christmas, Warner's neighbor had reportedly asked him if Santa was going to bring him anything good for Christmas, to which Warner replied, "Oh yeah, Nashville and the world are never going to forget me." But despite the clear
Dang.
desire for attention, the cops
wasn't
never
lying.
managed to truly figure out Warner's motive, and it was eventually concluded that he probably didn't want to hurt anyone, and that a fatal cancer diagnosis, mixed with other factors, had contributed to Warner's declining mental health. On November 22nd, 2021, 2 police officers were dispatched to search a house after the property's tenant suspected someone had broken in. The young woman had
Okay.
entered the house and noticed that the front door was wide open. Concerned, she immediately called the police to check the house for any
Well, that's
intruders.
scary.
The officers arrived and began their search, but what they encountered was something far stranger than anyone could have anticipated. Something unexplainable. The events that followed during the search left the officers in absolute terror and disbelief.
That looks like a scary house to live in. Like, I would be terrified if I lived in that house. It looks so eerie and just like feels off. Like at nighttime, I'll be terrified. Comment down below if you stay in the house for 24 hours.
Thing was captured on the officers' body cameras.
And how many rooms do you have?
2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
All right, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any like pets or dogs or anything?
No.
Just stay here, man.
I mean, I would get a pet. Pets are nice to have.
Police, if anyone's here, make yourself known.
Yeah, that just looks terrifying. I don't even know how she lives in that.
Police.
Like, that house looks so creepy. I don't even know how she lives in that. It's so terrifying. It's like very eerie and like off. Oh.
Anyone inside?
Okay, so it's like maybe it looks like a ghost or something.
I'm gonna check downstairs. You get upstairs.
Like I'll be scared to be a cop and have to investigate all that. Like, yeah, you have a gun, but it's like terrifying. What was that?
Police. Anyone inside, make yourself known.
Okay, the door's opened. See how heavy breathing is breathing? Oh. The body cam's like cutting out. There's no one in there. It's definitely like a ghost type of stuff. Definitely a ghost. It's like cutting out. Like the body cam footage is just like cutting out. It's just like glitching. It's definitely like some ghosts. Like they're messing with the body cams. It just keeps glitching and glitching. It's like that's like a sketchy house. That's very terrifying. Yeah, no. If that door slams shut, I bet you he's shooting it.
Yeah, we're good.
All the closets in the house appeared to be empty, and the house itself.
That's like so
looked
terrifying,
abandoned,
though.
Even
That's
though
so
people
scary.
were supposed to be living there. According to the official report, the woman had been renting the property from a company for about a month. Now, before you ask, here's why the police didn't turn on any lights in the house. When entering an unfamiliar home, finding the light switches can take time, and in situations like this, time can mean the difference between life and death. The officers need to stay alert and ready for any threat. That means their attention is focused solely on the potential danger ahead. But then, the truly strange things started happening. Doors inside the house.
Yeah, doors inside the house were always opening.
Right as the officers approached them, their breathing grew heavier. The tension in the air was undeniable. And then, footsteps. Loud, distinct footsteps coming from right behind them. But when they turned around, no one was there. No intruder, no signs of anyone else in the house. Nothing.
Yes, I think she's just experiencing ghosts.
How can you witness something so real and not believe in the paranormal? This video, like so many others, remains a complete mystery to this day.
So scary.
On December 31st, 2022,
the heck?
3 police officers were dispatched to a house. After receiving a call from a neighbor who reported hearing loud and strange noises coming from inside. The neighbor stated that he had heard deep guttural sounds, unusual thumping, and high-pitched screeches, noises unlike anything he was familiar with.
What?
When the police arrived, they were deeply disturbed by what they discovered. The footage was recorded by a paramedic who was immediately called to the scene after it became clear that the police required medical assistance.
Okay.
They were completely unprepared.
So paramedics were needed?
They had no idea that the house they had entered once belonged to a family of cannibals who took pleasure in butchering human flesh and preparing it as exotic dishes. This is not a prank, and it's not a made-up story. The cannibal family has long since passed away, but their house still stands, dilapidated and crumbling in a small town located in Poland. On New Year's Eve, a 20-year-old girl named Kamilka was inside the house with the intention of summoning the spirits of that sinister cannibal family, as well as the victims they had once consumed.
Why? Just why? Why would you try to talk to them? Don't even think about talking to them. Like, don't play with that demonic stuff.
It turned out to be a very bad idea.
Well, no duh.
Suddenly, Kamilka began behaving erratically and wildly before barricading herself inside a room. Something horrible had clearly happened to her. According to her friends, it was as if Kamilka had become possessed by the spirit of one of the cannibals. It sounds unrealistic, but keep watching and you'll understand exactly what I mean. The police were extremely shaken and frightened by what they saw. Take a look.
Jezu, jak to ona tak warczy?
The heck?
Pierdziele.
That's her?
No, totalnie.
Pierdolę, ja dostaję tylko 5 000 złotych, kurwa, tam. Idź tam,
Uważaj.
Did she just throw like a bar or something? Bro, she's growling. She definitely got possessed. Definitely got possessed.
Od góry coś
odsuń się i
nie?
go łeb, kurwa.
Drut ma jakiś.
Like, what the heck?
Something's coming from upstairs. Kamilka's disturbing behavior made it impossible for the officers to get inside. As a last resort, they attempted to enter through the attic from outside the house. However, things didn't go as planned.
Tu jesteś, kurwa. Chodź, misiu. Nie bardziej jak świnia, kurwa. Chodź. Chodź tu, kurwo.
Guess they're swearing at her. Guess they're just trying to get her down.
Chodź tu, Kamilka. Kamilka, tu też cię widzę. To nie czołgaj się. Kamilka.
Don't call Camilla. Guys, warning, there's strobe lights.
Kamilka, dziecko cię woła. Kamilka. Wiktoria cię woła.
The police tried calling out to her, but it was no use. She remained inside. The following footage was cut and not shown. Kamilka was eventually pulled out by force and transported to the hospital. And here's where the story takes an even stranger turn. Upon arriving at the hospital, she began acting completely normal, as if nothing had ever happened. She claimed to remember nothing about what occurred inside that house. Doctors found no signs of any mental illness. They tested her blood for any intoxicating substances that might explain her behavior. Her blood was completely clean. To this day, neither Kamilka nor her friends can explain what happened inside that house. Was she really possessed? Or did she suffer from a temporary psychotic episode?
Tell me if you guys in the comments if you guys got scared. Anyways, peace out.